There's nothing quite like a good piece of cornbread. And as a kid, when my mom baked it, I always used to sneak a piece before dinner time. But today, I am making a bite-sized version of my traditional cornbread by making these delicious cornbread muffins. It's the same recipe, all packed into these tiny little muffins, and I think you're going to love it. So, I'll show you just how I make my cornbread. Okay, so to make our cornbread muffins, first and foremost, we need to make our batter. So, first start with the cornmeal. So I have about half a cup here. And then to that, I'm going to add some flour, and then I have just about half a tablespoon of cornstarch. And I find that this helps lighten up the batter just a little bit. Ensure that the dough is not too dense, but nice and flaky. So I'm going to give that a gentle whisk. And then to that, I want to add my baking powder and my salt. And then now it's time to add the wet ingredients. So I have some buttermilk. I'm going to pour that right in. And then I have one whole egg, a large egg. Give that a nice whisk. Already looks so good. Beautiful. And then I have some melted butter. This adds such a nice degree of flavor for our cornbread. Again, I'm going to give that another whisk. Beautiful. Such a silky batter. And then, last but not least, I like to add just a sweet element. So I'm adding just a bit of honey right into the batter. And I find that this really adds such a nice touch to the cornbread. It makes it this one has just a touch of sweetness. So I'm going to whisk that well, so make sure the honey is well incorporated so that one bite is not completely honeyfied. Alright, that looks great. Okay, so now it's time to start pouring it into our muffin tin. So what I've done is I've lined it with some cupcake liners just because I find it's easier to work with, it's easier to serve, and it ensures that it does not stick. So I'm going to grab a spoon, and then bit by bit, I'm going to ladle them into my cupcake liners. So, start with this one, and just pour it right in. And you'll find that the batter is a little liquidy, but that is no problem. It's going to cook up so nicely. And I'm filling the cupcake liners nice and full. Just like that. And I'm going to keep going until they're all completely full, and then it's going to be time to pop them in the oven. My oven has been preheating on 375 degrees Fahrenheit, and then they will bake until golden perfection, and then we will enjoy our delicious cornbread muffins. So good. Okay, so now that I have my muffin tin completely lined and filled with my delicious cornbread, it's time to pop it in my oven. So I'm going to let it bake until it's nice and golden, and when I put a toothpick in it, it should come out clean, and that's how I'll know they're done. And then we'll be able to enjoy our delicious cornbread muffins. So good. Okay, so my corn muffins have been baking, and now it's time to take them out of the oven. So good. Oh, wow. Nice and golden right on top. Beautiful. They look so good. So now I'm going to take just a little bit of my butter and just rub the tops of my cornbread muffins. And this adds a nice sheen, and it also adds a nice flavor. So just a tad bit right on top. Just like that. They're really beautiful. It reminds me of the big pans of cornbread that my mom used to make when I was little. So always so delicious. And then there we have it, our delicious homemade cornbread muffins. So good, so delicious, and so simple to bake. So thank you so much for checking out this video for how to make cornbread muffins. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you give it a try for yourself in your own kitchen. And until the next video, as always, thank you for watching, and I can't wait to see you next time. See ya!